Many YouTubers across the platform have been speculating who is in Super Smash Bros. For the Switch using the silhouettes from the reveal trailer. With today's leak of character renders, we can finally identify those silhouettes. Join us as we run down the list. Welcome to Lists. So first up is Blue Splatoon and Orange Splatoon. Blue Splatoon is hard to spot, but if you pause really quickly at the 17-second mark, you can just about make out a blurry figure that looks like Blue Splatoon. Likewise, if you pause a little later at the 12-second mark and go frame by frame, you can make out a slightly less blurry figure that looks like Orange Splatoon. Both of these guys are from the game Splatoon and Splatoon 2 and were part of the render leak today, which can confirm these two as being present. It looks like from the render that they'll tag team together like the Ice Climbers or Sunny and Cher from previous Smash games. So next up is a surprise one. In the silhouette part of the trailer, the figure that divided most of the rumours was this one. No one was totally sure what the silhouette was. But thanks to the render leaks, I can confirm this is none other than Teresa May. It'll be known for a while that Nintendo has been trying to break into the politics games genre for a long time, and this confirmation suggests Nintendo are making great strides by signing up the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom to Smash Bros. This also adds further fuel to the fire that supposed leaks of the Fields of Wheat stage. People assumed initially this was hinting at the inclusion of Cary Grant from North by Northwest, but the render leak has given us a vital clue. Following on is one of the more obvious silhouettes, at least so I thought. Some argued it was the long-awaited debut of the Golden Gate Bridge, and one Reddit user had a convincing argument to suggest this outline belonged to Donkey Kong, but the render leaks have confirmed this is in fact the Eiffel Tower. I personally think this is a very brave inclusion by Nintendo, as the fighter is not a video game character, is usually inanimate, and is normally much larger than the vast majority of characters. Maybe Nintendo can pull this off? We shall see. Next up is a silhouette that many thought belonged to Ratchet from the Ratchet and Clank games. Preposterous idea, as Sony own that particular IP. The render leaks though have revealed that this is the silhouette of the old Xbox mascot Bronx, from games such as Bronx the Time Sweeper and Bronx 2. You can be sure he'll bring his classic moves like jumping up, falling down, crouching, and moving forwards and backwards, not to mention his famous catchphrase, "My sarcophagus." Following on from this is easily the most guessed silhouette of the lot. It's old 1980s video game platformer character Mario? Mario? I'm not so sure of this pick. I kind of feel like Nintendo just aimed at a dartboard covered with obscure video game characters and they got him with their first start. He's well known, but he's unloved by most. His last good game was released in 1992, and this inclusion for Smash Bros. Is unlikely to spark sales, if we're honest. Now next up is a classic character. This silhouette belongs to Tak. Long overlooked, the hero of such games as Tak and the Power of Juju, Tak and the Chamber of Secrets, and the French-only release Tak and the Baja Men. Tak will add some much-needed pizzazz to a roster that's been lacking for the last 4 or so games, maybe. A very good inclusion. So this ball-shaped silhouette threw many, but thanks to the render leaks, I can confirm that this is indeed the much requested concept of existence. It's hard to see in the trailer, and it is indeed hard to come to terms with in real life. This concept's origins lie in ancient Greece with the great thinkers of Plato and Aristotle, so this inclusion has been literally tens of hundreds of years in the making. Much like the Eiffel Tower, it is a brave but much needed selection from Nintendo. Obviously the main drawback is that it is a concept, whereas the Eiffel Tower at least actually exists in a physical form, so not totally sure how the concept of existence will fight, or if it will have to tag team with Plato, Aristotle, Kant, or one of the many people who proposed the theory of the concept of existence. A brave choice from Nintendo. Our penultimate silhouette was missed by many who watched the trailer, as you have to look up. It is of course the blocks from Tetris. Why are the blocks sitting at the top of the trailer and not at the bottom with everybody else? Well, I have reasons to suspect that it is due to the fact that in the game Tetris, the blocks spawn at the top and descend slowly to the bottom. Despite being the most popular game of all time, barely anybody has actually played the game to know this fact, so I'm not surprised this silhouette was overlooked by viewers. And finally, Many thought that this rectangle shape belonged to the monolith from 2001: A Space Odyssey, but myself and many others said that was a little too far-fetched. In fact, I can confirm that this silhouette belongs to Super Smash Bros. For the Switch. It is a big surprise. It's fantastic on Nintendo's part to finally include Super Smash Bros. As a playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Switch. I don't know in what form it will fight, like if it's just the game box or a download that floats around in the ether. Like with Teresa May, this seems to suggest that the rumours of the Super Smash Bros. Switch stage circling around the internet were completely true, as this is likely to tie in with the Super Smash Bros. Switch fighter. For the first time, we can finally fight the Super Smash Bros. In Super Smash Bros. On Super Smash Bros. Oh God, I think my brain is melting. It's falling out my ear. My vision. Oh God. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Facsimila, drop a like on this video, and comment with your favourite member of the roster leak. Peace.